So on today's video, I'm going to ask several different breeders, what's the best morph ball python combo in your collection? Who's your favorite? Let's find out. Hey guys, and welcome back to Predator BP, the channel that focuses on the hobbyist keeper and breeder of ball pythons. And I bring to you today a really cool video in collaboration with a few different other breeders from the UK, from the US, from Ireland, where I posed a question: what's your favorite ball python in your collection? The best combo, the most powerful animal, the one you're looking forward to working with in your projects the most. Now, if you've been following this channel, you'll know that for me, I'm just getting back in, so I'm just building my collection back up. But it's a bit of a no-brainer for me that it's this guy here, who is a Batman, a leopard, spot-nosed clown, but he's also possible het G-stripe, possible het DG, desert ghost. And I'm really looking forward to working with him and potentially proving him out. We know he's got some amazing, just wacky patterns. I mean, you know, the Batman hat does it anyway, but he even more so with all this joined upness. It looks kind of G-stripe influenced, doesn't it? But who knows? Desert Ghost could be lurking in there. And this guy is going to do wonders for me going forward. The first project I've got planned for him is he's going to go to my Enchy Yellow Belly Clown adult female when she's ready, and it's also going to go to the Enchy Cypress Het Cryptic, so we'll see what comes of that. But guys, let's see what the others have come up with. Who did they pick as their favorite best combo? Let's go check it out.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mike from Balls of Fury. I want to thank Rich for having me on the episode today and giving me the opportunity to share my favorite ball python from the Balls of Fury collection with you guys today. Now, it wasn't easy to single out one. I have a lot of favorites in the collection, but for this episode, we're going to go with my boy Charizard, the pastel lavender albino puzzle ball python. Now, if you know me, you already know lavender albino is hands down my favorite morph in ball pythons. There's just something about these bright purples and intense yellows that I can't get enough of. And Charizard, he takes that to a whole different level. The genes this snake carries work together perfectly to make him one of the coolest looking animals I've ever seen. He's a pastel lavender albino puzzle, and just look at that contrast. The pastel and lavender albino together light up his color, giving him that clean, vibrant yellow with those creamy white outlines that pop all over his body. And then Puzzle. Man, Puzzle takes his pattern and completely shatters it, giving him those wild, chaotic, almost maze-like designs running down his back and sides. But the looks aren't the only reason Charizard is my favorite. He's got some serious power as a breeder male too. The lavender albino puzzle project is still super rare, and I really believe it's got so much untapped potential. With Charizard, I'm building towards some of the craziest lavender albino combos the world has ever seen. So between his looks, his genetics, and his potential, Charizard isn't just my favorite snake, he's the future of my entire lavender puzzle project. I can't wait to continue to watch this guy grow and age. It's going to be such an awesome journey. I'm going to hand it back to you, Rich, and thank you so much for allowing me to showcase my favorite snake, Charizard.
Hi Rich, it's Paul and Jared here from New Forest Morphs. Thank you so much for inviting us into your next video. And Jared and I have chosen our favourite snakes, and the two, of course, I've got two favourite snakes. I'm a bit naughty, but they're both the same genetics, and these are the two favourite snakes, Jared. We're not going to touch them because it's feeding day today, but these two are male and female ultra male clowns that we produced last month. and they're yet to have their first meal. So obviously today will be the day that we're going to feed them, and I think I'm really happy with them. I think they're beautiful combinations, Jared. And you've also chosen your favourite snake, Jared. So shall I take the camera so you can actually do that? Yeah.
So this is my favourite girl. Her name's Shadow. She's a super cinnamon het pied. I'll get her off so you can see her. She's got these lovely markings on her. She's got some gold paradoxing coming through. A really nice white belly, and then a ringer at the back, which is really pretty. And she's really nice. She's given us a few clutches. Really docile, chill. Nice snake that you can just have around your neck and hang out with. But I think, obviously we've got some amazing genetics, but she's my favourite snake as a snake. Like if I had to have one in my house as a pet, it would be her.
That's wonderful, Jared. Well, I think we've got a little bit more time, so why don't I actually show off one other snake, which is my adult favourite. These are my baby hatchling favourites. So, poor Rich is going to show the whole collection this way. But we're looking forward to you coming down and seeing us soon, Rich. It'd be lovely to see you in July. But this is the one I think that is my favourite, and it gets better with tattoo. It gets better every time it sheds out. So here he is.
This is Tattoo.
Yeah. Have a look at him. So he's a Desert Ghost pied. You'd think he's got orange dream in him, but he hasn't. That's purely a Desert Ghost, high-end Desert Ghost boy. And he has done the business this year for us. We're waiting for his clutch to come, and he's got a lovely temperament. What I like about him is he's got a lovely balance of patterns, Jared, hasn't he? And you can see tattoo written on him. He's got the T, he's got the O's, the TTs, and just a really beautiful boy. And every time I come into the facility, I love to spend time with this guy. I never get bored of him. He's just a beautiful boy. He always wants to come out and breed with the ladies, and he's only less than, what, 2 years old, Jared?
Yeah.
Not even just coming up to 2, but he was breeding after a year, and he's an absolute stud. So genetically very powerful, but also just a fantastic addition to our collection. He's going to basically help us put DG and Pi through a lot of our triple and double recessive projects, and the quads as well. So we'll be using them for the quads. So very powerful animal, very beautiful animal. And I think that's about it, Jared.
That's it, yeah, lovely.
So we feel really blessed. So thank you, Richard, indeed, for inviting us into your show, and we look forward to seeing you in July.
Hi Richard, welcome back into the hobby. We hope you're well and good and on a speedy recovery. As you know, we're Dovorian family royals, so you've asked us to show off some of our favourite snakes within our collection. This for me is one of my favourites. This is a male we picked up last year. This is a black pastel bongo leopard yellow belly 100% het clown, and as you can probably gather, he will be going into our Batman projects, which we are working heavily with this season and next season. We'd also like to get him into Desert Ghost and quite possibly some Pied projects. I'm quite a fan of the darker clown stuff, so maybe like the Dark Knight and a couple of other bits. But yeah, he's a very powerful male. He is seeing a couple of females already. So yeah, he is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, take care.
All right, thanks Richard for having us on your channel. We really appreciate that. I have here a girl that we produced 2 years ago. She is a Mojave Fire Pastel Desert Ghost. Can't wait to work with her and get her into our clown projects going forward. We've got some really good plans. We've got a very good couple of males that we can put to her, whether it's chocolate, whether it's bongo, leopard, black pastel. We've got plenty of options to put into her to get a Desert Ghost into our clan. So yeah.
This is Casper. He is my favourite snake because he's very beautiful and he's very friendly around other people. He is a bell, which is a blue-eyed Lucy. His genes are Mojave, Lesser, Pastel Fire. He's 100% Desert Ghost.
Favourite combo is a male. He is a banana het red exantic, 100% het clown, 50% het albino, plus het VPI exantic. I like to see him in the super, which is the red exantic, in the clown.
Hi, Hi, I'm Cassie from CM Morphs. I've been a hobby breeder since 2021 and I'm mainly focusing on clown and hypo clown. Today I've been asked to show the best combination clown in my racks, so let's have a look. Thought I'd bring her outside as the weather's so nice. Here we have a female chocolate orange dream sugar clown. It's not a common combination. Sugar is quite underworked. I've been incorporating sugar into my clown project for the past 2 years. I feel that chocolate, orange dream and sugar work amazing in clown. You've got that beautiful chocolate colour, golden head, with the orange dream really brightening up the pattern and the colour. The sugar connects the alien heads, which move away from your typical clown pattern. This mix of genes together, I feel, is moving my project forward, and this is also one of the most stunning combinations in my collection. This mix of genes work really well, and I hope to add more genes in the future and to work this female into my hypo clown project. I would put Hurricane, Black Pastel and Yellow Belly into this female. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. A big thank you to Richard for inviting me to do this video. You can find me at CM Morphs, Instagram and Morph Market. Thank you.
My name is Wayne from Infantry Constrictors here in the Midlands of Ireland. Firstly, I'd like to thank Rich to allow me make this clip and be part of the video. Secondly, this is the first video I've ever made, so my apologies if it's not a great one. This male here I'd like to show is Pikachu. He is a pastel leopard butter clown that's 100% het pied, and he has been paired to my pastel pied female. I've witnessed 3 locks so far, so I'm excited for that, and hopefully everything goes well. This is the only male I have currently in my collection. I will be getting another male in September of this year. He'll be coming back from the Ham Reptile show. He is an Enchi Fire Spot Nose Triple Het Desert Ghost Clown Pied male, and he will be getting paired to a Desert Ghost, Pastel Desert Ghost female. So I'm only working with the 2 pairings for this year. I'm very small in this hobby. I've only an 8 foot by 4 foot shed. Only have a handful of snakes. I'm quite happy with what I have, genetics wise. Down the line I would like to incorporate VPI Exantic in here somewhere into my projects, and obviously I'd like to expand in the sense of moving up in size, get a bigger shed and the likes, but for the time being this serves its purpose for me. All the snakes are happy, they're healthy, eating fine, shedding fine, so it's all good so far. So yeah, thanks very much Rich for allowing me to be part of the video, and best of luck to everyone in their current and future breeding plans. And from myself and Pikachu here, we wish you all the best.
Predator BP listeners, I'm Joe Tully at Tullys Outrageous Royals. I have been away from YouTube for a while, but I promise you guys I'll be back soon when I've got something YouTube worthy to share. Rich has asked me to share what my favourite morph is, so this is the guy here. Let's flip the camera around and take a better look at him.
So guys, this is my Mojave GH High Clown 100% Het Hypo. This snake is not one of my favourite combinations because of how it looks. It's more about what this signifies in my journey as a ball python breeder. 10 years ago, my first pairing was a Mojave to a normal, and that line of Mojave is the line of Mojave that we see in this animal here. Since then, I have used that line of Mojave to make bells, which is the bell that you see in my logo. I wanted to make Mojave GHIs, which I think is one of the most stunning 2-gene combinations you can make. And then wanted to get it into clown and eventually hypo. So this is what where we're at with it, and I really enjoy this combination because it signifies the hard work and reminds me of the journey that I've been on. Every time I look at this animal, I'm reminded of a quote our good friend Rob Barrowcroft coined when he said to me, the end game is nothing more than a new beginning. And this animal reminds me of that. You know, I went from making bells to my Harvey GHIs, getting it into clown, getting it into hypo. Now we're here. Once we've got the hypo version of this, then, you know, what direction could I take it? Will I get the spot nose into that to mess with that pattern more, or add another recessive, maybe desert ghost? That always makes animals look better, and it's about making the prettiest animals possible at the end of the day. So still, you could take it the dark route. Mojave lends itself very well to the darker combinations. Cinnamon in there, confusion maybe. I could also work this into one of my current ongoing projects. I just don't know, and I won't know until I see that hypo version of this animal. And really, that's what makes it so exciting. It could go in any direction.
From Racket Rouse. First of all, special thanks to Rich for inviting us to come on to this. I know that a lot of our regulars wouldn't have seen us for about a year and a half. There's various reasons for that, and we'll be putting a video out soon about that. But we are still very much operating. We have still been doing a lot in the background with breeding, and really excited to be able to have this opportunity to share one of my favourite snakes as invited by Rich. So without further ado, I'm going to get this girl. If you just have a look, I think she's under a hide, lives right at the bottom of this rack here. And look at her, I'll try and get out of the light. So this girl is just approaching breeder size. She's sitting at about I think it's a touch under 1400 grams, so hopefully should be ready for next season. And why do I like this? Well, this girl is, you can probably guess the gene, she's a super gravel, and she's special. Super gravel special. And why have I picked her? Well, I've got far more, if you like, genetically powerful animals, far more genetically powerful animals in the collection, but I just love her. I just think that she looks incredible. That super gravel, giving the stripes down her back, the dorsal stripes. Obviously gravel mixed with yellow belly is the Highway project, and you can see why that's called Highway, with the markings of the centre road markings on the back. And I just think she's incredible, and the special just lightens everything up and makes it even better. I am excited to breed to. She is going to be paired with, I have a gravel pied, and she is going to be paired to that, so that what we're looking for there is to create some super gravels, more super gravels like her, with special in the mix as well. And everything will obviously be 100% Hetfer pied. So long term, looking for some super gravel pieds. We need to get pastel into that as well, because super gravel pastels look amazing, and that will also be worked into other projects, notably my pied ultramale project. But anyway, that's the girl. She is just amazing. I think sometimes if I just pick her up and you can get a slightly better look, I think sometimes we overestimate or underestimate, I should say, the some of the power of just some of the simple genes. You can see she is going into shed. She's in blue at the minute, so not the best time to see her. She is actually a lot brighter than this normally. But you can see she is in blue, which is why she's a bit skitty. But she's amazing, and yeah, even better when she's not in shed. Anyway, thanks for having us again, Rich. We'll see you next time. Bye.
What's up, YouTube? It's Ben from Infantry Morphs. Big hello to my buddy Rich over in the UK. Happy to be a part of this video and share the snake with you guys. So last year, I bred a blackhead red gene clown to a yellow belly possible ace clown. And I only got 3 viable babies, but one of them was this one, and it made me think I had lace, like big time, because he looks, you'll see in a second. But turns out, tested negative for lace, but still happy to have him because there's a mystery to be solved. But this is a blackhead yellow belly clown who doesn't like the camera. That's funny. But yeah, as you can tell, his pattern is pretty crazy, so that's why I thought he had lace. But according to Charlie, that's a big old no on this boy. So, which is fine because he's blackhead, yellow belly, red gene, and I haven't really seen too many like him available, so I'm happy to breed him here at Infantry Morphs. And yeah, so this is one of my favorite snakes in my collection, and happy to show him off for you guys. Back to you, Rich.
Wow, that was amazing, guys. Checking out all those different snakes from the different breeders, and just seeing the one thing that universally they have, other than the fact all their snakes were different, is that their passion is so strong for this hobby and what they're doing, and you can see that just absolutely shines through. And finishing off there with Ben from Infantry Morphs. And don't worry, stay tuned. Remember, we did that egg cutting with Ben. We're going to do an update on that clutch once they've all shed out, so that'll be really cool. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that participated on this video, that got back to me, that sent me the footage, that wanted to be part of it. I really do appreciate it, and I just love these videos. I love bringing everybody together, even though we might be in different countries or maybe we've never met. You know, just sharing our passion and bringing everybody together in this amazing hobby and collaborating like this. It's one of my big goals of doing any social media, is to make those connections, those universal connections. We all stand together in this hobby, you know, we all stand strong. We're all here to see that it carries on from strength to strength in the challenging times that we're in. So thank you, everybody. And guys, look, I'm gonna link in the description to everybody's Instagram, and if they have a YouTube channel as well. All right, so if you want to check any of those guys out, I mean, don't even think about it, just go do it. Go give them a follow, see what they're doing, you know, let's support each other. That's what it's all about. Other than that, guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this. I will look forward to seeing you on the next video this weekend coming up. It's my trip to the New Forest. Going to go down and see Paul, Jared, New Forest Morphs. Going to stay down there for a couple of days. Should have some fun videos coming up. I'm going to see the amazing things that they're working on. They're doing a lot with Ultramel, just to name a few. Be interested to see what they got available as well, and to see if I actually come back with a new snake. Back in the day when I did breeder trips, I always came back with something new. I just couldn't help it. Anyway, stay tuned for all that, guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next video.